So hello everyone, welcome to my video. This is my video for representing my project, which has been built by two of my more teammates, including excluding me. So we are three of them. Myself Achintya Singh. I have a teammate Kunal and Suraj. So this is an application basically as a storage solution. As you can see in the introduction screens, it's your digital vault. Basically, we can store secure and unlimited precious memories like videos, images, documents, and a lot of things. Then it can be monetized also, as well as we have provided a subscription feature for all of the users. So each user can subscribe, make their content as monetize. Then we have a private, obviously, as we are gonna store it into IPFS, which is a decentralized storage system. So we have a hash key for it, and we have a CID for it based on that. So yeah, let's log in into the application. This is the registration page, and we can create a new user as well. We can just upload some profile photo, the name, test1, anything. The backend that we have used here is Golang, and all the APIs are also written by us. So yes, the mail ID and the password. Okay, so let's register. And yes, there is a login page also. So this is the first screen that we are navigated into, and here we can just upload anything. So as you can see, we can upload anything, and we can upload our images, we can upload videos, we can upload documents. So basically, yes, you can upload everything. Let's upload a photo and check it out. How does it works? So I will upload this image. As you can see, it is uploading to IPFS. So it takes some time, and yeah, so our photo has been uploaded, and we can see that a QR code has came. We can download that QR code. You can even copy the QR code and keep it. You can go directly to this URL. You have the CID also. Okay, now suppose the user wants to make this particular content as public. So yes, he can do that. Now how he does that is basically he writes a title for his content. So let us write a title, maybe test 1 is testing. Okay, let's give a caption for it, testing by test1. Okay, so let's share this as a post. So as you can see, URL has been updated successfully. So basically now we are gonna store this into our backend, which is again written in Go. The APIs are written, and the database is in MySQL, and these all the things are deployed in IBM Linux One servers. Okay, so let's come into the so I have used local storage also in order to get all the in order to get all the recent transactions or recent history made by the user. So you can also check it out by coming to your old content. So yes, now let's move on to the content section. So as you can see, all the public content that people have kept is seen here. So basically it also is a social media application. Yes, sort of. So you can see all the content that has been shared by other users can be seen as well, and this test one was done by me. Let's go to some content, some user. As I go to Kunal, you can see that I have to subscribe to see his more content. So basically, while registration, we are gonna keep a field where the user keeps that for how much he wants to keep the subscription. So currently we are not we haven't kept any gateway, but yes, we are storing this variable in the backend. So yes, as we click on it, it gets subscribed, and now me as user one is subscribed to Kunal's content. So yes, if I go to Suraj, as you can see, I haven't subscribed him, I can't see him, but Kunal I am subscribed, so now I can see his content. So yes, now also you can maybe you have some thoughts in your mind, or you have some notes to take. Yes, you can do that as well. We can store that as well in the IPFS. Then we have the recent transaction. This is our yes, So one more thing is that profile screen, yes. So one more thing that it can act as your cloud storage also as well. So you can come to my posts and you can always see whatever files you have uploaded on our application till now. So basically we are storing the URL that we get from the IPFS in my database, and that's how we are fetching it and showing it here. Okay, you can also share feedback to us, yes. So this is all about our application. Also you can receive some QR codes. So yes, we have also integrated this. So if you have some user who has already generated or who is using our application who has generated a QR code, you can always scan that, and yes, you can share that URL as well. So yes, then you can invite to our application. So public content, recent transaction and everything. So this is our application basically. Our application lies in different domains like a social media application, personal cloud storage, and also a file sharing solution. So there are a lot of aspects and use cases for our application. So yes, and as it is decentralized, and also we are using IPFS. As we know, IPFS stores the data in form of, it doesn't stores it together, it breaks it into parts and stores it in different servers and clusters. So that's why the data is also safe. The tech stack that we have used is front end has been made fully in Flutter, and yes, we have a website also as well, which is a web app. So if I go to the web app, this is our web app. It can be the link has been given already. This is the web app basically, and yes, as Flutter allows you to create web application as well as different sort of applications. So our application can run in any operating system that we want. Okay, so we have this application, yes, so you can run it here also. You can do everything that you can do on the application here also, excluding some one or two things like receiving, because receiving doesn't has a camera feature. You can do that from phone, but if it is basically PC, then you can't access the camera. So that's why we have not given that feature. That's it about our application. Thank you very much.